welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I'm just a girl who likes reading romance, fantasy romance, paranormal romance, any kind of genre of romance in general. And I also happen to have cerebral palsy, and it would mean the world to me if you would subscribe to my channel. Happy Monday, December 1st. Oh, wow, I can't believe we're in December already. Where did the time go? Today's video is going to be another round of Last Now Next reads. Dawn of Chaos and Fury by Melissa K. Rorick. I read this book on release day, and it took me a while to read it because it's like 700 pages. And it was everything I hoped it would be. Now, since it's the conclusion to the series, I can't really say much about it, but I can tell you the synopsis for the first book. Basically, in this world of the Legacy series, we have the gods who created the Legacy, and they also created the Fae race, who are subservient to the Legacy. The Legacy need the Fae as their power source. They, from the Fae's power, to charge their own power and to make them the Legacies more powerful. We're following Tessa, who is a Fae, who tries everything in her power to avoid the selection. The selection is when the Legacy houses choose a Fae to be their bonded, to be their power source. The day of the selection, and Tessa does everything in her power to hide herself in a crowd, but Theon St. Orcus finds her eating chocolate, and he names Tessa as his power source. And Tessa doesn't have a choice, so it's a forced mating bond. He put marks on Tessa that she doesn't want. Theon tries everything in his power to control her, to let her be subservient to him, and Tessa does everything in her power in return to deny this bond, to maintain her freedom in an impossible situation. All she wants to do is be free from this bond, to be free of Theon, and everything goes from there. There is a second hero. It's an MFM romance with Luca, Theon's guardian. He is a dragon shifter, and throughout the series, Tessa, Theon, and Luca have this relationship, and throughout the books their relationship changes. And then we have Theon's brother Axel and his Fae. So we're following all these characters, and there's a reason Theon wants Tessa to be his bonded Fae, is because he wants to overthrow his father to become the ruler of his house. And let me tell you, the last book in this series had me going through all the emotions. It made me happy, it made me sad, it made me laugh, it made me cry. There was character death in here that when they side character death. And that when they died, I was bawling my eyes out. This book was everything I wanted it to be and more. I listened to this series via audio. The audiobooks are so good. It's told in dual narration style with Christian Leatherman and Lisa Horowitz, and they did amazing narrating the Legacy series. And I'm so sad to say goodbye to Tessa, Theon, Luca, Theon's brother, and Theon's brother's wife, and all the other side characters like Luca's family, and the characters that came from the other series, Lady of Darkness. I'm going to miss them too. I just spoke with everything. I gave it 5 stars. It's a bittersweet feeling now that this series is over, but I'm excited to see what Melissa K. Rourke does next. After I read the Legacy series, I jumped in straight to Hollow, and this book was fairly interesting. It's a completely different series. This world has a force of darkness that's destroying everything in its path, and we're following a Ferris who is a human girl, and every 50 years there is these trials where you go into the forest and try to survive the forest with their spirit monsters. There are spirit monsters in the forest, and if you survive everything the forest throws at you, you get one wish. Ferris, whose older sister went into the this darkness forest, and her sister never came back. So she sneaks into the trial to compete in this trial to get her wish, and her wish has something to do with her sister. And when Ferris gets there, like the champions, that the people that are called to participate in this trial, all the champions are dead, and Ferris is the only one left to compete. And on the other side, we have the Fae. Fae also competes in these dark forest trials. The Fae's name is Henrik, and Ferris and Henrik meet, and reluctantly they start working together, and it's an enemies to lovers. There's a lot of twists and turns, and I thought this book was a really great start to a series. I gave it 4 stars, and I also listened to the audiobook. It's duet narration style with Bridget and Drake Boudreau, and they did a phenomenal job with this audiobook. Oh, and I also forgot to mention, if you ever played Pokemon, it's kind of like Pokemon because you have to collect the animal spirits, and the animal spirits have to go into your, this necklace sort of thing. I just wish we had more of the side characters. but I'm guessing that will come on the second book, and the twist at the ending I wasn't expecting. My next read, The Blood of Hercules. Now, I just started this book, but by the time you're seeing this on Monday, I would have already finished it. And we're following Alexis, who is a foster girl. And at 10 years old, she sees like this invisible snake animal companion named Nyx, and her foster parents are horrible. She gets a new foster sibling, and her new foster brother and her really get along, but one day Alexis hears that her horrible foster parents want to get rid of her younger foster sibling. So stuff happens. They die, and like years later, it is discovered that Alexis is a descendant of Hercules, like she has the blood of Hercules running through her veins, and she has to attend this Spartan college and survive to ascend into a god, to participate in the Great War. Dark Romantasy, what I choose. And I tried reading this book like when it was first released in indie published like 2 years ago, but I couldn't get into it. I DNF'd it. But I decided to give this book a second shot because I kept hearing great things about booktube on Instagram, so I decided to borrow the book from my library. And so far, I am enjoying it with the audiobook. Only 14% in, but as I said before, by Monday I would be already finished with this audiobook. So, that's it for all the books I'm currently reading. Please let me know what are your currently reading books. I would love to know. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Liking this video would help me out a lot. And I'll see you Wednesday. Bye.